Happy National FFA Week. To wrap up our book readings for this week, we're going to end with Can Do Cowkids by Amanda Radke. Howdy, my name is Cassidy, and this is my brother Cody. We are Can Do Cowkids. Our family lives on a cattle farm, and today our mom and dad woke us up bright and early to go check out cattle in the pastures. Even our baby brother gets to tag along. It's going to be so much fun. Would you like to come with us and learn how to be a can-do cow kid? You bet. You might be wondering, what's a can-do cow kid anyway? A can-do cow kid never gives up, no matter what. We may be small, but can-do cow kids have big dreams. With hard work and a positive attitude, we believe we can do anything. We are proud as punch to be Can-Do Cow Kids, and now it's time to start your training to become one too. If you're ready for an adventure, give us a big, loud yee-haw! A big storm passed through the farm last night, so there are plenty of chores to do around here. Can-Do Cow Kids are always ready to tackle tough jobs. We will show you the Can-Do Cow Kid way. If you're ready, let's slip on some boots and slap on a hat. Let's get to work. To kick off Can-Do Cow Kid training, Mom and Dad have a list of jobs for us to do on the farm. Farmers and ranchers are responsible for taking care of the land and the farm animals. Today, we are going to help our mom and dad do just that. Our parents always remind us that when we grow up, we could become farmers and ranchers just like them. And we always say, of course we can. We are Can-Do Cow Kids. The first thing we need to do is help our parents check to make sure our cattle are safe and sound after last night's big thunderstorm. Dad says it rained cats and dogs, which I think is a funny way of saying the farm got lots of rain. Beef cattle producers must work in all types of weather: rain, storms, blizzards, and even hurricanes. It's our responsibility to keep our livestock happy and healthy, even when it's not very nice outside. Now that the storm has passed, we need to look over the cattle, fences, crops, and trees and take care of any problems that might have blown in with the storm. But first, before we do all that, let's splash in the mud puddles. Just a quick jump or two. Okay. Stomp, splash, stomp. Boy, jumping in the mud was a lot of fun, wasn't it? The ride out to the pasture was beautiful too. We are pretty lucky to get to spend the day outside on the farm, don't you think? Now let's see how the cattle are doing after the storm. Cassidy, the calves are sure looking big, aren't they? Soon a trucker will haul the calves to town in a big rig to sell the livestock market. An auctioneer will take bids from the cattle buyers, and the highest bidder will purchase the calves. These calves will get a new home with a stocker or a feeder who will feed them grass, hay, and corn as they grow. Cody, when we grow up, maybe we could become truckers, auctioneers, cattle buyers, stockers, or feeders. You bet we can, Cassidy. We are Can-Do Cow Kids. Hey, Cody, check out the fields over there. Look how fluffy the cotton is and how big the ears of corn are. Soon the crops will be ready to harvest. In the fall, producers gather forages to feed their cattle throughout the year. An agronomist selects seeds that will grow well in our soil, and a nutritionist plans a healthy diet for our cattle using these crops. Both agronomists and nutritionists rely on their math skills to calculate the correct number of seeds for the field and the pounds of feed for the cattle. Cassidy, how cool would it be to become an agronomist or nutritionist? Do you think we could do it? You bet we can, Cody. We are Can-Do Cow Kids. Hey, Cassidy, do you hear that? The cows are sure making a ruckus. Moo! I wonder what's the matter. Let's help Mom and Dad count the mama cows and their babies. Oh no, looks like we're missing a few calves. What should we do? What would a Can-Do Cow Kid do? Look over there. I found the calves, Cody. They are in the cornfield. I bet they couldn't resist the delicious golden kernels of corn. I wonder how they got in the field, though. Well, Cassidy, our fences are strong and there's plenty of grass out here to eat. To keep the animals safe and the crops from getting trampled, our cattle need to stay in the pasture where they belong. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. We will figure out how the calves got into the cornfield. Will you help us too? This will be your first task in your cow kid training course. How do you think the cattle got out? Let's look for some clues. How about the gate? Did we forget to close it, Cody? No, the chain is latched and the gate is locked up tight, Cassidy. Well, that means they didn't get out through here. How else do you think they got into the cornfield? Think, think, think. Let's check the fence next. Did a wire break somewhere? I'm not sure, Cody. We better walk along the fence and check things out. Cassidy, what if the cows were trying to jump over the moon and they managed to jump over the fence instead? No, that's silly, isn't it? What else could it be? Do you have any ideas? Cody, look over there. A tree branch fell and pushed the fence down. I bet the wind knocked it over in the storm. The cattle must have walked right through the opening to get to the corn. How do we get them back in? Our parents say this is a big job, and it will take teamwork to round up the calves again. Will you help us? It may not be easy, but a bunch of can-do cow kids like us can do it. Giddy up, let's go. Well, it took a few tries to gather the missing calves, but they are finally back in the pasture with their mothers and are happily munching on the green grass once again. I knew we could do it. Good work, can-do cow kids. Now that the cow herd is back together again, we notice a few of the calves have runny noses. As summer fades to fall and the air gets cool and crisp, sometimes cattle can get the sniffles just like kids do. When the calf is sick, we call our cow doctor, a veterinarian, who helps us make the cows feel better. Plus, with regular herd checkups with our veterinarian, we keep our cattle healthy and happy all year long. Cody, I bet we could become veterinarians one day too. We absolutely can, Cassidy. We are can-do cow kids. Now that we have identified the problems, let's work on the solutions. Mom is going to call our veterinarian to schedule a checkup for the calves. Dad is going to haul away the big tree branch and patch up the fence to keep the cattle safe. Of course, we will supervise to make sure the jobs get done just right. With a little teamwork, it won't be hard at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wires strung. We are done. Hooray. Now that the fence is fixed, Dad points to the grass. It's still dewy from the rain. He tells us to look a little closer. What do you see, Cassidy? I see different types of grasses and pretty wildflowers, too. Dad says to part the grass and look below. What's down there? There's so much life in the grass, Cody. Our pastures are home to earthworms, bees, ants, butterflies, and tiny bugs. Mice, rabbits, deer, and foxes live here, too. Mom says that it's a great sign of a healthy landscape. Cattle grazing promotes new grass to grow, which helps both wildlife and livestock thrive. Wow, cows are amazing. With the help of conservationists, farmers manage their pastures and fields to promote healthy soil to grow food for us to eat. Thanks to research from agriculture scientists, we know exactly how to care for our land to benefit the world now and 100 years from now. By using our land, water, and natural resources wisely, farmers can protect the planet and nourish hungry people too. Cassidy, maybe when we grow up, we could become agriculture scientists or conservation. Of course we can, Cody. We are can-do cow kids. Boy, this family ride through the pasture turned out to be a really fun adventure, don't you think? We are sure glad you came along to help us out. I don't know about you, but Cassidy and I are getting pretty hungry after our big day on the farm. Let's head back to the farmhouse and make some delicious and healthy beef pizzas for supper. Would you like to join us? The food is great, and the company is even better. Let's eat. Now that you are can-do cow kids, just like us, we can achieve all of our goals if we set our minds to it. There are so many fun and exciting beef careers to explore. Someday we could all become farmers, ranchers, truckers, auctioneers, cattle buyers, stockers, feeders, agronomists, veterinarians, agriculture scientists, conservationists, and so much more. And all we need to succeed is a can-do cow kid attitude. Work hard, dream big, and never give up. The possibilities are endless, so choose the path that makes you happy and go for it. Anything is possible, and you know why? Because we are can-do cow kids. That's why. And that ends our book, and it ends National FFA Week. Thank you so much for tuning into our ag literacy videos that we have posted, and have a wonderful rest of your week.